3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome to the Forex Trading Show, coming straight to you from Batesville, Indiana, the most secluded, boring place on the face of the earth. Just a temporary stop. I'm leaving here shortly when I get done with this live session. We're going to launch the free trade. You can see, what is it, 50 degrees here right now. Yeah, that's why I'm heading south. Not bad. Not terrible. Here, I can actually show you. So I'm traveling. I know, watch people jumping into this like, what? I thought this was about Forex. The guy's showing the weather. And we're going to do some Forex trades in a second here. I thought this would be interesting. I can actually turn my camera on and show you out the RV window. I'm staying at some random barn. It's a membership called Boondockers Welcome. So I'm a boondocker, meaning I stay out in the middle of the wilderness. So there's just some guy's random barn on the membership. I said, hey, can I stay there? They're like, yep. So I've not seen another soul. Like, I've not seen one other person. So very cool, very interesting. We're going to launch the free signal trade. I don't know what pair I'm going to launch. Let's go take a look. Let me take you to the pause screen here while I pull up that particular account. What I'm actually going to look at here is what's called the Premium Signals Monitoring account. And kind of gives you an idea of what the overall system is doing each day. We were at about, what, $2,200 drawdown yesterday, at $1,700 today. Day before that, it was like $1,200. So about a middle of the road volume. We'll see what's closed in a second here. We're looking at about 3.5 dozen trades in play right now, all doing extremely well. They will all, every one of them, will end in a net profit. As far as closure for the day, it's really low so far. I mean, here it is. It's 10 a.m. I think I'm still Eastern time. 10 a.m. Eastern time, $67.67 close so far today. Remember we looked the other day, and it was like $94. Last night ended up being about a $400 total closure, I believe. So it just kind of gives you an idea when you look at the account as to what the volume is, what's going on. And this is across 22 currency pairs. There's 28 currency pairs and crosses. And, of course, there's some metals, right, and indices. But we don't trade. We only trade gold, but it's not included in this particular account. So let me look through here, and let's see what trade we're going to launch. I really like, we're using one of my automated feeds called OPP, One Profitable Pair. And it is, I believe it's AUD USD. Yeah. That's a great trade. I'm not going to give that away in the free signals. That's going to be an incredible trade for subscribers. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Chief JPY, that doesn't look too bad. Euro AUD. Looking like it's headed towards the pop. Yesterday's trade, GBP USD, closed at $194, roughly. I think it shows $197. There was a little bit of fee, but about $194. I'll show you that when we go back to the free signal account. Really nice trade. Like, we popped into it at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we had taken profit by middle of the afternoon. Interesting to see people in the group going, please launch another free signal trade. I'm like, first off, that's why they're free, right? I'm not giving them away willy-nilly. I'm not going to make you rich, although you could do very well with my free signals. Every one of them wins. You do pretty damn well. But coming up pretty soon here, I'm really going to put either a paywall behind just being able to jump into the free signal trades, and or if you take my full-on beginner to advanced trading course, which will go off every week to every 2 weeks. You'll get private access to a Signal account, and I will launch them like I do the free Signal here. We'll do more of them if we want, right? Especially, for training purposes. So that will be the only way to get totally free signals in the future, because I want to bring people in and educate them. Mark said, let me post this up here so I can read it. AUD/USD came within a few pips of the take profit and then another big pullback. I did see that, which is great, right? It's just gonna take a little bit longer to TP, but that's gonna be a great trade. Let's see here. What were we looking at? NZD CAD looking really good. USD CHF looking really good. Huh. What should I do? Should I be a nice guy and launch a faster trade here? Let's go look at NZD CAD. Let's see here. That is a buy. I got to zoom out a little bit. Buy trade. Interesting. Let's go to 4 hour. You know what? I bet this is a good trade. NZD CAD. We're going to do this right now. So NZD CAD is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Let me confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. NZD CAD 5th trade. That is what we are going to do. Let's go to the pause. Stand by. Let me pull this up. In fact, I'm not logged in to my server, so going to take me an extra minute to click a few buttons here. So connecting to my server now. NZD CAD. Now I forgot how many. How many are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th NZD CAD trade. My eyes are not working this morning. All right, here we are. You can't see this. I'm just doing this on my end. NZD CAD 5th trade. This is going to be the new free trade. Just typing it in, and I'm going to tell my AI system, hey, jump into that 5th trade. Here it is. 5. And it is launched. I will share this with you. In fact, let me switch accounts here. So I go back to the free Signal account, and I'll show you exactly what we are doing. NZD CAD buy trade. Since this is the first trade in the free signals, yes, it shows a 0.20 lot size. That means I've already upscaled the trade. You don't have to do that if this is your first trade entering NZD CAD. You can enter it at whatever relevant lot size you have. The take profit on this free signal is 0.82664. Again, the take profit is 0.82664. That's where we're at right now. I know this is going to be a great trade. Be a great free signal trade. Let me minimize a few things here. Get back to where I was supposed to be because I wasn't logged into my server. All right. So we looked at the overall account, looked at the overall kind of sentiment of what the market's doing right now. The free signal trade is launched. If you have questions, this is the time to ask them. I get a lot of questions from new people coming in. As you can see, as I'm getting on the road here, I'm starting the marketing program for the group, and you can see that we are growing. The chink in the armor here is that I'm fielding a lot of questions and providing a lot of help, which I don't mind doing, but it's really kind of I'm doing more work than I need to. Because the best thing I'm going to do is to launch that webinar, which is the complete trading course. You know, I'm taking someone from absolute beginner to a very solid understanding of what we are doing. It's not a trading course, right? You guys that are here, don't take it, right? I mean, you guys like Mark, you don't need to take that because you already know what's going on. Doesn't mean you can't, but the idea is to take someone from absolute, have no idea what's going on with Forex and really teach them the way that we do it. I'm not teaching Forex. Right? I'm not teaching chart analysis and indicators and bullshit. I'm going to teach them the intricacies of exactly what we do with our algorithm and how to trade it, how to best trade it. Now, I'll start leaning on this. I say this a lot. Let's say it again because I know I've got new people here. The only reason I trade Forex is to collect / amass Bitcoin and hold it. That is the only reason I trade Forex. And that has to be said because people come into this and they're looking to, like, let me give you an example. Here's I think this is mind-blowing. So people come in, and right now I charge a subscription fee of $150 a month. If all you did was earn $150 a month, so you're break even, you're literally spending $150 for the subscription, guess what you're really doing? If you earned $150 a month, it's like you secretly purchasing Bitcoin because you're going to make a withdrawal from your Forex account in Bitcoin. You're going to hold it for 5+ years. That's what I'm doing. That's what you should do. That's where the biggest amount of exponential growth is ever going to be that you'll ever experience in your life. So if all you did was consider that $150 a month subscription as, and I'm not trying to be nefarious here, but listen to me. I got to use my words. If all you did was use that $150 a month subscription as a way to secretly amass Bitcoin, you are off the radar of anyone tracking you, and you're doing it legitimately, legally. And what you're not doing, maybe it's a better way to say, here's what you're not doing. You're not taking $150 out of your pocket and going to an exchange and buying Bitcoin. If all you ever did was pay the subscription and amass $150 of Bitcoin a month, you'd be killing it. And that's what I do with Forex. And I need to start expressing that more. I trade Forex to amass Bitcoin without having to go to an exchange, do a bunch of KYC, know your customer. I don't have to give up my driver's license, my passport, my social security. I don't have to give up all of that stuff. My address. I don't have an address. All right. You guys just saw I'm in Batesville, Indiana. I think I'm going to, where am I go? Somewhere south of St. Louis today. Only driving a few hours, 3 hours. Why is my camera going blurry? That's weird. So, anyway, I'm off my high horse. You do whatever you want. Just remember, I'm a degenerate gambler. Remember this. Let me click this once. Just get ready. Remember this. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to anything I say. So that's the free signal. We had some very nice and fast gold trades come in on Gold Scalper this morning or last night. Let me take a look at it. It turned the gold trade turned out a little bit weird on an account that I have, but if I look at the actual gold account, which is right here, I will share this with you. This is the feed itself. This is the trades, the basket of trades that I send out at 0.01 lot size. Mark says GGC, dollar cost, what GGC, Degenerate Gambler Club. I thought you were saying dollar cost averaging, DCA. DGC, Degenerate Gambler Club. You know, that just didn't take off for some reason. I'm going to have to build some, I'm going to have to create some new t-shirts or something like, although Mark did get the shirt. We got the shirt. Maybe I should like take that away. That's, if you bought it, you bought it, right? You are now part of the Degenerate Gamblers Club. Gold, the feed is intended to make $10 a day and shut off. It made $11.24, and you're like, well, that's not very much. So scale it up, my friend. If you want to make more, you gotta have a bigger account. You need to have a little bit more leverage and equity balance, right? So it made $11.24 here. I upscaled it by 10 and did over $100 in another account of mine. So, let me put this question up here. Demi says, on the automated accounts, when you make a loss just for one trade like you have in the gold, who does the closing? That's a weird-ass question. Are you all right? Who does the closing? My automated system closes it. However, excellent point here. That minus 0.88 is not a loss. It's a net profit of $11.24. Right? It's $11.24. That is not a loss at all. A loss is when your primary balance fucking reduces. We don't trade that way. We are always making a net profit. Okay? These systems and feeds that I have are 100% automated. I do not dick with them. I do not mess with them. I don't mess with it. It does what it's going to do. Okay? You said, I know it's not a loss. I was just wondering, as we don't have a stop loss, who closes this trade? That's all. Okay, that's a little bit clearer. Well, here's the thing, Demi. If you set a stop, you take a loss. I don't know why you would want to do that. It's the industry mind virus that runs rampant on YouTube and in the industry itself of Forex, that setting a stop loss is something you do. You don't. You don't have to. We do something that causes us to never take a loss, and that's called DCA, like I thought that's what Mark was talking about. Now, dollar cost averaging. We scale into this trade. If the price is going against us, we buy more of it or sell more of it, however you want to look at it. So stop loss is a way to take a loss. I don't know why I or anyone, but they do, but I would never want to deliver a system where I'm like, well, we took a loss today. I'd be so embarrassed. Like, the only reason we're taking a loss is because you overtraded or overbid for your particular account and balance and leverage, right? But you don't even need to do that if you can manage it properly. Like, if you're bidding properly for your account, what is that? I don't know. I don't know your risk appetite. I don't know how much you want to risk. I don't know how much you're willing to risk, right? There's many times where I take a small amount, $1,000, a couple $1,000, and I'll double it, pull out my funds. I took high risk to do that. In fact, I have a feed coming soon. As soon as I get settled out in Arizona, I have a feed coming soon that has the intent of doubling your account in one trade. So I must not be clear. So Demi says, is OPP is also every, write this down, EVERY, every feed I provide to you, every trade I give you is fully automated. Every. The word is every. Everyone, EVERYONE, every trade I give you is fully automated. It is handled by an artificial intelligence system. It is entered and handled completely. Every aspect of it. That's why last night I just launched this new sleep app, and I'm tracking my sleep. And last night was the first night, and I slept 10 hours and 41 minutes with only an hour and 57 of deep sleep. I thought that was weird. And and while I was doing that, the system was fully automated. Every trade, everything. I only manipulate something if something goes wrong. When was the last time something went wrong? Maybe like 6-8 months ago. The system missed sending out a take profit or something, you know. But in the end, it wouldn't matter because it's all happening automatic on my end. And when you copy an automated feed, you don't need the take profit. You definitely don't need a stop loss. We don't use it. But when my trade takes profit, yours automatically takes profit, whether you have a TP set or not. All right. So, yeah, everything is absolutely fully 1,000% automated. So that's gold, looking really good. I have not looked at, and the free trade is in profit right now, slightly. Let's pause. We can go look at the 10 pip hybrid feed, which is right here. We're in 4 trades, 3 trades on AUD, CAD, 1 trade on NZD, JPY. And here is the 10 pip hybrid results, $111.97. It closed an EUR CHF overnight, but also note my bid. This is a large account. It's a big bid. Doing really well. I'm telling you right now, I am, and you could, trade the entire algorithm right now. Yes, it's more risky. It's the most risk you will take is trading a lot of pairs at the same time. So my main algorithm trades up to 22 currency pairs at the same time. Rarely is it all 22 at the same time, but it certainly could be. It just depends on the market. And it's flowing really, really well right now. It's flowing really, really well right now. If you're in my FX to BTC, Forex to Bitcoin pool, our pool, I had mentioned I was going to do a payout. I'm just waiting for the OPP trade to close. We're going to have a really nice payout on that. So, yeah, just kind of like waiting for that to close. And in fact, did we look at that? I don't know if we looked at it. Let me pause. Let's go take a look at it real quick. I have it on an account here. I'm losing my mind this morning. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so AUD USD, I'll just show you guys this real quick. You can't see the TP, right? But this is an account that I have that is trading the OPP feed. And yeah, AUD USD just kind of like sitting there. It's on the pullback a little bit, but this is going to be a great trade. Let's look at it here. Yeah, it's had in the last 30 minutes, in the last hour and a half, 2 hours, it's really pulled back. That's perfectly fine. We were very, very near take profit, but it'll happen. It's going to be a great trade. That's it. 22 minutes I talked this morning. I'm getting on the road, headed to wherever the hell I'm headed. Where am I headed? Some country store, farm place south of St. Louis. Again, I have a membership if you ever want to do this kind of stuff. It's called Boondockers Welcome. So a boondocker like me has full solar. In fact, I'm looking at my solar system right now. It's producing about 25 watts because that's all my system needs to keep the system charged. And a boondocker is just someone that, you know, and I'm not plugged into any electricity and power or any of that stuff. I'm just fully self-sufficient. So that's what I'm doing. It's going to take me anywhere from 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks to get to my ultimate destination in the Southwest, where I will then be for about 3 or 4 months before starting to travel again, and then head back to the Northwest sometime in June of next year. So remember, May 2025, the entire month of May, I will be in Vegas. Come hang out. Come gamble with me. Let's do it. I'm good at it. You see me make some big bucks. I'll spend 50 and make 100. Wow, big bucks. Anyway, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you tomorrow morning from wherever the hell I'm at. And I'll see you in the group. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.